Well, I guess, boy, they know how to end an episode now. Whew. I guess I would say, I don't know if it was an official declaration, but I think war was just declared if naming Aegon the king, although the queen, man, I kind of like the queen now, you know? I know she's wrong here, but she believes that Aegon should be king. That's what the king wanted, but she's even kind of turning on her dad already, which is another thing I guess she's got going for her. So we had quite a few things going on in this episode. The king officially dead. You know, a lot of stuff going on with the spies. Our guy Lord Laris, we'll get to him. So really, my fifth favorite moment was there. Although, wow, I don't know. I think I'm gonna fall on with Princess Rhaenyra and Daemon on this one. I think I am on their side, but I did like when they were naming Aegon King. That was pretty cool. You know, stuff in the place. Everybody it looked like in King's Landing was there. And everybody was like, all right. You know, I think most of some people, they don't even care. You know, I don't know if we were expecting maybe to people be like, no, no, usurper. But, you know, they seemed to be on board with Aegon. And then Aegon was kind of like, all right. And then Aemond, his brother, you know, there was some tension there building up, but seems like, you know, he probably knows. He's probably thinking, look, it's a matter of time for this little dipshit screws up. I'll be king. So he's laying low now. So for number 5, my fifth favorite moment here was Aegon being named king. That was a pretty cool scene. And we also will touch back on that. And then number 4 was when the queen kind of discovered the plot. You know, when the king died, and then the council's already thrown into motion, like what's going to happen now? We need to do this. We need to do that. And she's like, "Hey, have you guys been planning this all along? You know, my husband just told me like last night about Aegon. Seems like you guys were just going to do this anyhow." And then the one guy that puts up a little bit of stink, Sir Kristen. I hate Sir Kristen so much. He's gonna die, right? Eventually, I hope maybe, hopefully, Damon gets him. I don't know, somehow, some way. So, Sir, the one guy that puts up a little bit of a beef, Sir Kristen just kills him and was just like, "Oh, I was just defending the queen." I fucking hate that guy. So when the plot was laid out and the queen was not on board, that was number 4. And then Sir Harold quits, the other guy in the room. Obviously, Sir Kristen wants none of that. You know, he'll pick on the innocent old man there in the room. But you know, the he kind of reminded me a little bit of Barristan Selmy when he quit the King's Guard, or was basically being fired by Cersei and Joffrey. Then he went over and joined Daenerys. So that's a powerful ally for Daemon. I'm sure he'll just go over and join up with Princess Rhaenyra, Queen Rhaenyra, perhaps, and Daemon. And then, oh boy, for number 2, Lord Larys. He not only is like the guy with the foot, he is the guy with the foot fetish, apparently. So, like, he's working a little bit for everybody. But the reason he gives the queen the info, you know, gives her really the deets on the salad, is because she takes off her shoes and shows him her feet. I mean, this guy, he's incredible, right? We already knew he was a creep. And then it just gets to this level. She seems to be a little bit ashamed. She has to turn her back, you know. He rubs one out after seeing her feet. Then she slowly does it too. You know, first she takes off her shoes, and then he gives her a little info. Then she like takes off one sock, a little more info. And then eventually the hand goes down. Both his hands work. The guy might have one bad foot, but both of his hands work apparently. And then the best moment was clearly there at the end. King Aegon's named king. All these people in King's Landing from wherever, Flea Bottom and whatnot, they're like, all right, King Aegon, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then the Queen of the Driftwood, I suppose. I guess she's the Queen of the Driftwood. While, you know, she's been kind of pulled both ways in the last few episodes. She shows up with her dragon, somehow comes up from underneath. I guess maybe she was just down. I don't know where she was, but I don't know. They keep dragons all over the place. Her dragon bursts up through the floor, kills a bunch of people, but, you know, look, I guess they deserved it. They had just jumped on Team Aegon. She's clearly not Team Aegon, although she could have ended the war right there. She could have ended everything. She gets face to face with a whole lot of them. Aemon, the Hand, King Aegon, his mom. Could have just lit them all up right there with the dragon, but I don't know. Maybe the dragon wouldn't. Maybe the dragon's like, nah, I can't burn a bunch of Targaryens. Well, there wasn't very many. Half a third of them were Targaryens. I'm starting to like old Aemon, though. He's kind of won me over. Daemon, too. Although no Daemon or Rhaenyra in this episode. They got a couple of allies. A couple of strong allies. Got an ally with a dragon. They got that guy from the King's Guard, Sir Harold. And unfortunately, that's about it. Maybe one of them guys with long hair. I don't know. He was trying to get the Driftwood Queen out of there. His brother, not on board. Oh, and then apparently Aegon's got bastards all over the place. The spy network, I don't know if it's shut down or not. I don't know. We'll see. I like that the Queen doesn't really like her dad. Fucking foot man. All right, guys. Boom. We're out of here.